Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see here. Boop. Let me see. Everything look good? Looks like it. I think so. I think I'm a little high up though. I don't know. Let me see 1 second. No, not that. I don't need that anymore. Give me 1 second. Let me make myself disappear so I can reset my avatar person. There we go. And ta-da, I'm back again. Okay, that's better. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. We're gonna be finally finishing Zero Escape. Oh gosh, why is this such a long title? Zero Escape. Zero Escape. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. 999. Yeah. So we're gonna finish that today. Finally. Thought it was gonna be last week, but nope, the last ending is taking way too long. Okay. Okay, let's grab the Scott. Hello?
Hi.
Hey. Ready to finish this game, finally?
Yes. I want to see if Akane is a ghost or a zombie or I don't know. Possessing what's her name? The other girl?
Well, her code name is June, but her real name's Akane.
Mm-hmm.
In this situation. To somewhat review what is going on. Okay, how do we even start? Okay. basically everyone is related to the situation that happened 9 years ago, in which one of the bunch of kids were made into test subjects, and one of those kids actually died. Finds out that person with the bracelet number 3, Santa, is actually, oh, stupid thing, was part of those testings as well, and he is the older brother of the girl who died, Akane. Which is very strange, because the person that we know, our character, which is the person with the 5 bracelet, met at the beginning, recognized one person, and that was the person with the 6 bracelet, who is called June for everybody else, but her real name is actually Akane, with the same last name as Santa's real name, which I don't remember what his real name was. But it's just supposed to be dead. It's burnt alive. So that's a mystery. We found out that Ace is actually the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Give me 1 second here. Hello?
Hey, June, Roger 8?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, bye. I don't have my mic on. I'm stupid. We found out that Ace is the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. We also found out that the 9th man who exploded was like a scientist for Cradle Pharmaceuticals or something. He designed the things, like designed the test, I think. Also the captain man that we found, dead body with the 0 bracelet, was another person. He was like a patron guy, like he paid a lot of money for this testing, like, stuff. And then there was the guy who took Snake's place. Snake has the bracelet number 2. He is blind. And him and number 4, Clover, are brother and sister. They also were involved in testings happened 9 years ago, except Clover was in a different place. She was in the Kansas part? Yeah. But she wasn't there with her brother Snake and Santa and where Akane died. So we had thought we had found the body of Snake with an exploded body that had his clothes on, but that is actually the other person that was involved in the team of making the testing 9 years ago, which I forget exactly what his role was. I don't remember. But yeah, he was actually the person who died, who was actually killed by Ace, because Ace thought he was Snake. Because Ace, is face blind. So, yeah, he killed him. We don't know how he got a hold of Snake's clothes, and how Snake ended up in the coffin that we found him in. Let me think. So we talked about Ace. He had the first bracelet. Snake, who has the second bracelet. Third is Santa, third bracelet. Fourth, Clover. Fifth, us, Junpei, which we don't have a cool code name because we kind of already blurred out our name in front of everybody. We're smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Akane. You're the best.
Yeah. Thinking of, Akane is number 6. 7. Who is 7? We actually found out he is a detective, police officer dude, who was actually investigating the whole testing thing that happened 9 years ago. But he has amnesia a bit, but he's kind of recovered his memories now. Number 8, which is Lotus, her daughters were involved in the testing 9 years ago. And of course, the 9th man is another person who was a part of the thing that happened 9 years ago, who was one of the people in charge and set up the whole testing thing to happen. So bad person.
What are you talking about? Taking Clover hostage by knife point? It sounds like a really nice
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Such a shame that he died.
It's such a shame.
Especially when he conducted the first Nonary game and had all the little kids who were about to be incinerated. Really nice dude.
Yep. So, where we kind of left off, we found the 2 9 doors. But Santa took, strangely enough, Akane hostage with a gun. And also took, Lotus and Ace? Right? I think.
I think so. IDK.
Was it Lotus and Ace? Hold on. Does that make sense? Wait. Brain work. We have to do math.
No.
Oh, not math. Was it Lotus? Cause wait, so Santa is 3 plus Akane, which is 6, so it's 9. Ace is 1. Yeah, that works. No, that works. Yeah, because Ace would be 1 and Lotus is 8. So yes, that would equal 18, which then 1 plus 8 is 9. So that works. Yes. So Santa took Akane hostage, and told not only Akane to put her bracelet to the machine, but also Ace and Lotus, and then went through one of the 9 doors. And we would have been stuck, and if not, suddenly Junpei just had an epiphany and was like remembering the code thing of like truth and death or something.
Junpei confirmed for Psycho. He's Psycho.
He remembered the code thing to use on the bracelet that everybody has. That brought up a number. And was able to use that in order to open the coffin where Snake was. Yay! So they actually had a way to continue onward. Because at first it was just, it'd be 7, Clover, and us, Junpei. Which would be, if I do math, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 5, 16, plus Snake would be 2, 18, 9. Okay, yeah. So we were able to go through the other door and continue forward. So that's where we are right now. Yeah. And we just finished the library room? Yeah, okay.
Huh. Still have not received a satisfactory explanation from Snake.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I still have not received a satisfactory explanation from Snake.
I don't think
Regarding
he
how got in the
knows.
coffin.
I don't think he knows. I think he possibly got knocked out. But we'll find out. Also, we found out the Santa is Zero. Santa is the one who organized this whole thing happening. So yeah, fun to get revenge for Akane's death, but is weird because Akane is June, but I don't know if he realizes that June is Akane. But then it makes a question: who the fuck
Is Akane?
Who we've been hanging out with is the question. Anyway.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger. You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I got the card. Cool.
All right, it's open. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes! I think it unlocked.
I would hope so. Oh.
It says incinerator.
Oh boy.
June loves that room.
Last time we were in this room, Snake sacrificed himself to kill Ace, because Ace had killed Clover in that timeline.
Yes.
That was fun. And also, in the thing that happened 9 years ago, this is where Akane apparently burned to death. So, that's fun. Anyway.
So this is the incinerator.
Yeah, I would think it was the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door. Yeah, right here. Pull that and the door should open. Got it.
Alright, it's opening.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going. What we gonna see? Oh, hey, 9 door. Oh. Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Something bad.
Wait.
What's wrong?
That's why she's
Are
sick.
you okay?
She's sick because she's being possessed or something, and her time is running out or some shit. That's why she's sick.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what's going on.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
Okay, but then why is Santa on the ground? Like, what? You're fine, great. What's wrong with Santa? He seemed very lively when we last saw him.
I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Great.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine.
So where's Ace and Lotus? This is also a very good question I ask.
You shouldn't worry about me.
Listen, I'm worried about a lot of things right now.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to have a gun.
I don't have it.
Oh?
I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Oh,
Of course you did.
of course he did. Of course
What
he
an
did.
insult.
And
Ace.
now Lotus is being held captive.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals?
Oh shit.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
No, and I don't really care to.
What a sociopath. Can you have any idea how much I've suffered as I tried to incinerate kids after kidnapping them? I've suffered here. I'm the victim here.
I'm
Yeah,
the
okay, buddy.
victim. I'm a victim. I'm the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. I'm super rich. I'm the victim. Oh.
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Ah. Yeah.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Yeah, how do we know that? That's a really good question. Why do we know that in this timeline?
Maybe that's our new secret power thingy. We get memories from previous timeline. Who knows? There's some supernatural stuff going on around here.
Yeah.
First is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
And he has the 9 bracelet.
The 9th man. Kubota's bracelet.
Kuboto. Bota. Okay, number 9. Yeah, he exploded.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait!
I don't like this.
What?
Oh.
Why isn't it opening? One more time. Now open!
No.
No! What is this? Why?
It says no.
The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
'Cause fuck you.
Report 0, false advertising on the numbers.
Now!
Get him, 7! Get him, 7!
No!
Get him, hell yeah!
Ugh.
Get that old man.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, 7.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Hell yeah.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces.
Hell yeah.
If a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good.
Ah,
Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
hell yeah.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Yeah. Haven't you figured out that literally everyone is involved with the thing happened 9 years ago?
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Oh yeah, did he kill the captain dude? I don't know how you killed the captain dude.
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright. We'll just go through them in order then.
Oh yeah, I don't think he realized he killed Nijisaki. He thought he killed Snake. It's not Snake.
Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki?
Yeah, but Snake is live right here.
Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Yeah, he's right here.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Oh, so that's how he got in there first. So when he took the watch, we were still in the other room with Clover. So he already put in the correct answer, opened the thing, killed him, came back out, took the watch out, reset it, and then gave it back to us.
You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past.
Oh, so Ace also had a note just for himself. The Snake had a note that was different from the notes everybody else had. Particularly because he's blind. That was in Braille. But apparently Ace also had a note. An extra note.
I've prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
Ooh.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Did you, though? Did you see it?
Did...
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop!
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? for two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Nevada, that's what it is.
The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you?
No.
I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is
Who
going?
is a receiver?
Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing dumb. So wait, okay. So then somebody would have been... So then there would have been a receiver with the transmitters. So who then would be that receiver? Huh.
You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Ah. Yeah, like how we knew about the watch thing, even though in this timeline we didn't know that.
How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information I sent to him through the morphic field set. Simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. The information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the road, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0.
Wait, we're 0?
Wait.
What? Wait, what?
No, right. There was... Snake had a theory that... Oh my gosh. That... Santa's number on his bracelet wasn't actually 3. It was actually 9. And that would
so
mean...
he becomes 0.
Yes.
He's using himself from the past?
No.
That's...
No, because we talked about this, that for each door that Akane goes into, Santa's with her.
Yes.
Because then it would cancel each other out, because she's supposed to have 6. And he's supposed to have 3, but if his is 9, then that means Akane's is 0.
Yes.
So that means Akane is 0.
From the future? What? No. That's cheating. It's a cop-out. You can't do that. That's not how this works. Hey, look.
In 9
Time
years,
travel in
I
my
will
sci-fi
be
story?
0. So no, this is her from the past.
Okay.
I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where did she go? June. No, Kane. Right, she was sitting there! Where did she go?
Santa!
Why is Clover? Oh shit.
Freeze.
Oh. Santa's got a gun. Santa's got the gun again. Guess he picked
I'm
it up
actually
when we were
happy.
touching. Yeah.
I'm happy he's got the gun this time.
Yeah, now it's like, yeah, this is fine. Looks like
It's very fine.
this is fine. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Ooh. Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Yeah, he's really like, no. Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Oh, that's it? That's all he's got to give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. Oh? And now the gate's shut. Santa? Santa, why did you close the gate? He went back through the door that we came through, which had a lever. Who opened the door? Santa? Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Great.
You mean we're trapped?
Yes.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but he is. Shit. We've got to do something. If we can still get out through the 9 door. There's the red. Alright. We can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Okay, Clover, do some quick math. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, all of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least Seven got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. So that would mean Lotus is left out.
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she's figured it out, though. Man, this is just too
It's
cruel.
okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Maybe.
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
Because I think he knows that she has 2 daughters. Burkop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, all right? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said,
However,
I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Yeah, because it didn't work when Ace tried to open it with Lotus and the 9 bracelet.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
oh yeah.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
2, 4, 5, 7. That should be 9. No.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too thin. Or way too high. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. Yeah, like the vent thing. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Well, guess we're dead. Oh. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. Wait. Akane vision! In the top right. It says Akane vision.
That's pretty awesome.
It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother, Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope was seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Oh, of course.
So that would mean that she's 18 when the game takes place.
Yeah.
Would that make Snake like 25 or something?
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. Oh!
Oh,
So
that's
that
why
has-
he hates clovers.
Yeah. But, so, Snake was the one who started that with the 4 clovers.
Mm-hmm.
So even though Clover wasn't physically here, she already knew about this because of her brother.
Or maybe she's got the psychic thing going on.
Well, he's supposed to be the one receiving the information, not her. But he's probably told her this before. Or later on, after this thing happened, told her about this. Yeah.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult.
Yeah, I think so. It's difficult when you can see. Can't imagine doing it when you're blind.
But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover.
Actually, no. Santa and Akane are together in this.
For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now, don't ever forget. So long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were two doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, the room had another number 9 door, but this time it was only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already. Oh boy.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
My brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered,
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him Seven.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by Seven. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those. Began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Noma, my brother, Aoi, Snake, and Seven. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized...
Oh, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back, I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quickly as I could, down and down and down. Finally I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom... Oh my... The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hanguro. Gentaro Hanguro. 9 years later, we would call Mace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hunguro's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hanguro to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hanguro.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother, Aoi, burst out of it. Behind him was Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hanguro.
You came back!
I cried out, but then
You're too late, idiot!
Hanguro threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the door number 9, the open number 9 door. Hanguro stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hanguro. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hanguro glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the bed and sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all, and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice. Oh, it's Junpei again. I was gonna say, what is she saying? I was like thinking, why is the Akane saying holy shit?
That's not
like, she's a little kid, anyway. Holy shit, man, I knew that it was what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Oh boy.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Yeah, Lotus is like, what the fuck is happening?
Everybody's getting out their 4-letter words right now.
Yeah,
everybody,
but out of everyone, Lotus is the most unconnected to the situation. She's the least connected.
Kidnapped, but yeah.
Yeah, her daughters were involved, not her. She had no idea what had happened to her daughters, because they never told her. She said that she said that there was something that always seemed different, and seemed like something had happened, but she didn't want to. She didn't want to ask because it seemed like it was a traumatic situation, and she didn't want to bring up that trauma again.
Gotcha.
But she's still been wondering all this time what had happened. So, she has no clue what the fuck is happening.
It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
we don't have time.
Begin in 17 minutes.
Yeah, we don't have time for this.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
You should just shut up and stop it.
If I had $1 for every 4-letter word that was said in the past 5 minutes, I'd have enough for a new Steam game. I'd be at the Steam sale right now buying some stuff.
Yeah,
throwing it out
absolutely.
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus is happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor. It's moving.
What?
What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
Lotus, Lotus, get to work, Lotus. It's got a keyboard. Do it. I believe in you. You got this.
Oh, Akane vision.
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Oh, yeah, notice, like, get the fuck out of my way. This is a goddamn computer. Yeah, hey, we're all tense, lady, but this doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
It's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure they'll... Oh, huh. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
That's a good question.
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
I am... Okay. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle. How do you work? Oh man, this goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Great. Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. Oh. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
Yeah, gentleman.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see?
So you just get that people.
I've even left you a way out.
Yeah, but my life is on the line.
Yeah, you're just gonna incinerate me if I don't solve the puzzle in what, 9 minutes?
Yeah.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. Uh-oh.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
No, he's talking about his face blindness.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
But I'm the transmitter. I'm not the receiver. You fucked up the experiment, man. You fucked up.
I think he's more interested in just killing kids at this point. I don't think there's any. I think they started telling themselves at that point that they wanted to do mad scientist crap, but I don't think they really care at this point.
I don't think they realize that she's not supposed to be there. That she's the transmitter.
I can't!
Yeah, because she's not the receiver.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
Great. His horrible
nice
laugh.
guy.
What a great guy. What a gentleman.
Oh, yeah, gentlemen, I forgot.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Good. Great. Awesome. I was crying. Great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I gonna do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest, as if it would pound itself into pieces. Bye-bye. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy gave me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
No. No
Akane?
way. Are you?
So we are getting a message
Okay.
from the past.
I call shenanigans. I call
So-
shenanigans. Shenanigans have been called.
So we are receiving. We are. She's.
But this can't happen though. Because if it happened this way, we wouldn't have a need to transfer any information to the past, and this wouldn't have happened. We are literally in a paradox right now because this could not have happened without the need. If Akane didn't die, there wouldn't be any need for any of this to happen, and the ignoring game wouldn't have taken place. And our character Junpei would not have had to do this and transfer his thoughts or whatever back into the past to help her. If that is the case, then this can't happen because this would create a paradox.
Sort of, but it would be the fact that this is a possible timeline that could happen. If he is able to send to her in the past this answer, it would resolve in a different timeline happening, but the other timeline would still be technically a possibility. Like how it said with the river. So, A doesn't know about B of the river.
That's...
But they're
I guess
still
it would result in a
connected.
different, like, world line. I guess it would result in a different world line or whatever, but
Yes.
it depends on which theory of time travel and time lines that you subscribe to.
Yeah.
But the one that a lot of people subscribe to would make that this is a paradox, because if Junpei saved her, then the Notary game would have never happened, and he would have never had to go back in time to save her, and none of this would have happened, which
Yeah.
makes it a paradox. But I guess
Yeah.
if he subscribed to the other thing of the timeline, which is you create a separate timeline event where both worlds are possible, like the river example from before, then I guess if you subscribe to that theory of time travel, that's a thing. But if you subscribe to the other kind, I'm smelling paradox territory over here. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
This has to do
don't
partially
interrupt.
with also just being psychic stuff.
Oh yeah, we're well past that point.
Yeah.
We're sci-fi territory for sure. There's
Yeah.
no, anyways.
Like, Akane had told us earlier about how apparently a guy possessed his own body in the future where he died on the Titanic.
Yes.
And he wrote the book in the past before he was on the Titanic.
But
So
then
it would
he had to go and die and know he was going to die.
possibly,
in order
yeah.
to fulfill that. And if not, then the timeline never happened, which would also create a paradox because he wouldn't know that the thing happened. Anyways, yeah, okay. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so we are connected to the Kane in the past.
Yes, we're giving her sheets, okay? We're solving the puzzle for her. We're helping her with her deadly homework right now.
Yes. Because
And
she
she-
may be the transmitter for Santa. Apparently we are the transmitter for Akane. Something. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, that means we saved her life. That means that means we're shipping it, right? Right. Anyways.
Sure, yeah. Their bond was so strong that was even stronger than her connection to her brother.
I mean, Santa would only try to take her hostage and put a gun to her
Yeah.
face. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be mad at him after that.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so let's see if we can figure this out, maybe. Akane.
Akane?
Yeah, don't worry about so.
Who the hell is Akane?
Listen, Lotus, we don't have time to explain who the hell is Akane. Okay? That is a
funny.
very complicated question you just asked.
I find it funny that she's always the one who's like berating us for not following stuff and not understanding the theories and the whatever that she's putting out for us. And now she doesn't understand this. And it's like, we're really tempted to lecture her right now, but we literally don't have enough time to lecture her. Well, actually,
We don't
no,
have
we don't have enough time to lecture her. We'll save that for later.
No. I just like, who the hell is Akane? Listen, Lotus, we do not have time to explain that very complicated question that you don't even understand how complicated that is.
It's an extremely complicated question.
So complicated.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Yeah, just shut up.
Here we go.
We can't talk about this right now. Shit's acting weird. Junpei probably has no real idea what the fuck is going on either. He's just like, I hear a voice in my head from Akane in the past. Just everybody else shut up. Okay? Everybody shut up. Some of the Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Yeah, everybody's in the way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me?
Oh, Junpei's still
Akane!
being
Say
confused.
something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Oh shit. I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. but I had heard it so clearly, like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her, she's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Listen, a lot of shit's going on. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
So that's why we are here.
Really?
Yeah. Because based on the timeline we are currently in, he would have been there when Akane is screaming for Jumpy. So this had to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why Junpei is there. Because he has no other connection besides knowing Akane from when they were kids. So, yeah. Okay. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Great.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
Yeah, we don't, really. As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all this means. I know why the nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it. But there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what. Hello, welcome to the stream. I can't explain what's happening right now. It's very confusing.
She doesn't have time to explain why she doesn't have time to explain.
We are talking to a past version of a girl who's about to be incinerated if she doesn't figure out a puzzle.
We have to use the morphogenic fields in order to send information back to her to help her, to save her.
Yes. This is very strange.
Yes, time travel shenanigans ensue.
It's not even like time travel, it's information traveling through space and time.
That's time travel. Come on.
Kind of. I don't know. Okay.
6 minutes.
Great. The voice reminded me of how much time I had left. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there.
Okay, now figure it out.
I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
We only have a few minutes.
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. My heart burned with my feelings for him. You are a child right now, girl. Calm yourself.
It explains a lot why she ends up having a crush on him when they're in school taking care of the pets.
Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Get the fuck out of the way, Lotus.
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, okay? Alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind.
With
I'm
my
gonna
own
solve
mind.
this problem.
Okay.
Yes, with his own mind.
With my own mind. Alright. Seek a way out. I sure hope so. Alright. Alright. So there's this one here that we can't move. Great. What is this? Oh. What the? When I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I press hint? This? This spot? Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's... Okay, wait. So, this one here... Hold on, can we put that back? Okay. What happens if I, like, switch with that? Okay, now they're 8. Okay. What happens if I put a 1 there? 5. Hey. Okay, this is complicated. This is difficult. Okay. What happens? Okay, so that doesn't change anything. So let me do 3, switch it to 1. Okay, wait.
Do you know what the letters are? What the letter values are?
I don't know what their values are.
Because 1 through 9 is 1 through 9, but then after that, A is 10 and B is 11. Right?
Yeah.
When it goes up.
But then... So, wait, okay. So A is 10. What happens? Okay. So I think that still applies. But then it's the number, like, since A is 10, but if you want to get the number thing from it, it's 1 plus 0 equals 1. That's why when you switch the 1 in the A, there's no difference. Okay. Okay. So... the paper. Let me see here. We have an A, a D. Okay, so... A equals 10. Right, okay. So, do we have a B? No. Do we have a C? No. We have just D. So, goes... C is 11, B 12, D is 13, which means it would be 4. So D is 4? Let's see, sure. Okay.
A, B, C, D. D would be 4, yeah.
Yeah.
But unless it's not the same, because all throughout the game, the numbers have been, it's been 1 through 9, so, or rather 0 through 9, And then number 10 starts at A. So 10 is A, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13.
Yeah, and then 1 plus 3 is 4.
Okay.
So I guess it's 4. Okay. So
What I'm saying is we don't know if this is using the same numerical system or if
yeah.
it's actually one instead of A being 10.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really glad there's no actual time limit right now.
Yeah, that would be really awful. Okay, so D is 13, E 14, F 15. That's too difficult. Can I? Okay. A special thing? Yeah, I know. Bottom right. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Yeah, I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same? Same as the... Hold on. What? If I tell you a square, the numbers that show up in the hint changes too. Looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. For example, when I switch 3 with 5, the hint number increases by 2. Okay, but the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Okay. So it adds the surrounding numbers. What? So wait, if I like say take this P out and put 3. What? So that means P is 4? Okay. Apparently P is 4. So that means if I switch P with D, no, that did change. So D would be 3? Okay, hold on. D 3. So okay. Hold on. No, wait. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Okay. This is acceptance. I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Because if we take 7 out at 3. What? No, wait, not you. Okay, that becomes 7. Or not, that becomes 3 there. That back. This becomes 9. Adjacent? What do you mean adjacent?
Adjacent means next to.
But then it's like 7 plus 8 plus 3 does not equal 9. Or is it, wait. No, it equals 18. Root. So that's, oh, okay, wait. Okay. So it's below by digital root. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us that they're looking for the digital root, does it?
No, it didn't. Okay, yeah. Digital roots is, shut up, Junpei. Okay, I get it. I'm stupid. Alright, okay.
You should have told us that like 5 minutes ago, man.
Yeah, jeez. Okay. So 7 and 8 equals 15. So that means S has to equal 1? 7 plus 8 is 15. To get the digital root of 7, you need 16. So S is 1? Okay. So if S is 1, to get the digital root of 4 from so it'd be 6. So it need to be 8. So P equals 8. Let me try testing that. Okay. So if S is supposed to be 1, 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 3, digital root of 8, it becomes 9. Okay, yeah, that's right. So S is 1. So, and then P has, so I did 8 for P. So let's see, R. 1 plus 8. So R has to be 9? Or could it be 0? Maybe. No, I'll say 9. R equals 0. Or not 0, 9. Pfft, I'm stupid. 9. Let me see. So 3 plus 8 is brain work. 11 plus 9 would be 20, so 2 plus 0 is 2. Yeah, that works. Okay. So W. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So it'd be W should be 5. Does that make sense here? So it'd be 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. That would be correct. Okay. 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 We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Let's put this A here for a second. Let's do 5 plus 3 equals 8. So A is 1. So A equals 1. Okay. Copy. Oh, okay. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So to make it would be 14 it'd have to be. So 8. So 6. Right? Because 8 plus 6, 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. Okay. So O is 6. Okay. And then switch that up with D. Okay. 5 is 3 is 8. The additional root is 13. Or not 13, it would have to be. So it'd have to equal to 12. So that means D equals 4. Okay. Like, that's all the letters. Now, how the fuck do we get it to work? We have all the letters figured out, but what are we looking for? What are we trying to get? Are we trying to get these all to 9? All the blue numbers to 9? Is that what we're doing?
Probably.
Okay. Well, these ones are already 9, so maybe try to leave these the same? Okay. So... this is 1. 1 plus 1 and W plus W5. So... well, W plus... so 5 plus 1 is 6. So we need 3. We need a 3 here. Okay, there we go, 9. Okay. So... 3 plus 8 is 11. So we need it to be 18. So this R needs to be 7. Okay. So this has to say, at least D say, D. Okay. Okay. So this number needs to be the same. So 386 equals brain work. 11, 17. So we need 1. Okay. We got it! We got it! Oh, we got it!
Nice.
Okay. So, we just need to figure out this one. So, 8 and 7, there's 15. We need, we need 3. Is that it? Wait.
So 8, okay.
Wait. What the... What am I supposed to do? What am I looking for? I did. I made all the digital roots the same. What are you talking about? Yeah. 1 square doesn't get a hint number. What are you talking about? Yeah, this spot? But what is supposed to be there? Oh. Yeah. I don't know what number goes there, Junpei. And I can't put anything in there. I don't... I can't... What? Junpei, talk more. I'm so confused.
Okay, we learned from the monologue that Junpei did that 9 does not change the digital root of whatever numbers that it encounters, right?
Yes.
It was something that Ace wanted to eliminate because it was dangerous, because it could allow 2 other people who added up to 9 to escape, because 9 does not change the digit root in the Nonary game.
Yeah.
So maybe you should just pretend that the 9 numbers don't exist. Does it make sense?
No.
Just only look at the yellow numbers on the puzzle then.
Don't look at the yellow numbers?
Only look at the yellow
Oh.
numbers. Also, this music is super sad. It's getting me down a little bit.
Wait, okay, hold on. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Because I just realized that W is... So now all the words... Okay. I think... Okay, hold on. Just burn this. Hey! Please enter password. Great! What is password?
That's a good question.
Password? Oh. Shit. Can I go back, please? No, okay. No, not password. Damn it.
Maybe try password. That's the only thing I can think of.
Hold on, wait. Okay. I'm trying to spell password, but with the numbers. So, S was also 1. So pass. W is 5. O is 6. R is 9. D is 4. No. Damn it. Password? I'm putting a password now, then. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? It'd be great to know. Pass. Word. No. The screen appeared after I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the head was in that one? The password didn't work. No. 1. The puzzle. The answer ended up being password. After there was an extra space. The 9th square. Maybe that's the password? 9? Hey, okay. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Hey. Hey, look at that! We did it!
As much as I'm happy, I'm really happy we saved Akane. I'm so mad that his fucking experiment worked. Ace's experiment worked. I'm so pissed that we basically finished his experiment for him.
Yeah.
It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different set of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. That sounds like a problem, but okay. I can't quite believe I did that, but I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Hang up. I don't think it works like that, Junpei. I don't think it's like a phone. That's like, I gotta go now. I'll call you back later. Pass Akane. Right. I don't think it works.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
This is fine.
Hey, no, it's not fine. This is not how this works.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hangu had left behind.
Now.
And that's also why Junpei has the bracelet 5, because Akane back there had bracelet 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. Well, Seven and Lowe's don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
A psychic? Maybe.
Okay?
No, absolutely not.
Shut it.
Yeah, shut it. Yeah, shut up.
It's the power of boners. It goes through time and space. That's how it works.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off, yeah. So what if I hadn't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Alright.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Whoopsies.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
Yeah.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
This is a problem. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. Does it? 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, clover means 7 and lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. That's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Okay, so... Snake, 2 plus clover 4 plus 7 or plus 8 is 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus 5 is Junpei.
19.
18. And then plus 7. 26.
26.
So 8.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can trust me on this one or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just
Quick,
go.
Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
All
Combination.
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, I see. So the door on here doesn't, the number on here does not matter. It's what number do you need to get out? So we need an 8 for everybody to get out.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, put mine.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yay! Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We've still got to find the dead. Okay, found the dead.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. She's not picking up the phone? Man, that's rough, man. Boop. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
Hey, really touching moment.
Still being held captive on a ship.
No, the bracelet.
Yeah.
You
It
need...
says 5, yeah.
No, you need the bracelets that you used to get in. You need the bracelets.
They need to find the dead.
No, yeah.
They got 90 seconds or they go blow up.
But
Well, I don't know
did
if
she
this is
grab
the
the
same-
bracelets?
We're in the past though with this.
No. I'm just like, wait, what's gonna happen?
Come on, you're killing the moment.
Okay, I buried my face in the chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment it passed through the door, my bracelets, okay, bracelets, had begun the countdown to death. Okay, she has them. I leapt from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to it, scan all the bracelets. Okay, that's what I was worried about, that she didn't have the other bracelets. But she has them. Okay, we're good. I left the one Tangu had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Okay, great. Good. It took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd call 7 and 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. He took off running, up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so fast I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
No. Not right now.
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q. Q is 26.
And that was in the door, Q.
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest? No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Jeez, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here!
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Kane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now.
Where's it?
So. Oh, Kane. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy, I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone. Oh, you whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. this was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. So, the gigantic sank. So what does that mean? Yes,
It means that
finally,
is gigantic.
air. Gah, damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh? I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like a... Wait.
No way.
You have got to be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
They were in Building Q the entire time.
It was a replica.
They were in the
This is the building in
replica.
the Nevada desert.
Yes. So where Clover was 9 years ago.
Hey, they wasted Zero wasted a lot of water trying to make the building be flooded, or the quote-unquote shit be flooded, and they're in the middle of a desert. You want to explain that to me, where they got all that water from?
No. This is the separate building that they put the other half of the children in.
Yes. And we were threatened that the quote-unquote ship that we're in was going to sink.
Yeah, but it really wasn't. It's just a bunch of water.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna need all that water, I guess. They're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It wouldn't be that difficult to get, like, a couple tanks of water. And just drive it here. To make it look like the ship is sinking. But it's not. It's just, it's the building. It's the fake. It's the fake ship. The actual gigantic sank. And that's why the door at the end didn't have a 9. It had a Q on it. Because this is Building Q.
Gotcha,
The mock
yeah.
experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Yep. Sure enough. That's desert out there, with mountains all around it. Hello there, sun. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Hey! Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. No.
Hey, you just set your thoughts back into the past to save her life from being incinerated, and you think you're crazy about hearing her voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, dude, really?
Come on, go with the sci-fi theme, dude.
Yeah. Alright. I'll fade out. This part is great. Wait, there's a thing at the end of the credits. That's really good. So that was, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And the mystery of the gigantic experiments.
Are we led to believe, so during the first ending we got where Seven was stabbed and Lotus was stabbed, are we led to believe that that was Clover killing us all?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, Clover didn't know all the details of everything that was happening, and she had thought that her brother was dead.
And murdered, yeah.
Yeah.
And she assumed it was a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're led to believe that I still have one question, though.
Mm.
The person who was fixing the Reds, who took Snake's clothes, that would have had to have been another conductor of the experiment, then?
Yeah,
It
that
wasn't
one
Akane.
guy.
So Akane is actually Zero.
Yes.
Because she's making the future come true where Junpei goes and saves her.
Yes. So that he could send the information into the past to save her.
And also, and as a side effect to make Ace face justice.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Are you
Got it.
okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
He looks a little beat up.
Just a little bit.
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Oh, did they figure out who killed the bunnies?
Oh,
Was it the
okay.
5 8th graders?
Jerks.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Let's see.
Hey, if the 8th graders are the one that killed the bunny, you should add them to some kind of list, and if somebody dies, you look at those guys first.
Yeah. Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing is a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, yeah, it totally wasn't just set out there, obviously, for us to escape. Probably not. That'd be weird. Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here, which means I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Which means Clover is driving.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
That's a bad idea.
I'm concerned about the last part of that statement.
There's no
Hey,
speed limit.
Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
You're gonna break the law.
What, you think you're gonna get pulled over in the middle of nowhere? Is that it?
He doesn't have an international license.
You have an international license?
I mean, she was almost
Yeah, but
murdered
you
a
could've
couple
sat in
times, so
the
she's got an
passenger
international license.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we? Sure thing!
No shit. God damn it. She doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Oh, okay, so it's something else. Well, maybe they are related to the rabbits. Because if they like killing animals, it seems.
Yep, like I said, if there's anybody who dies, suspicious deaths around there, look at those guys first.
Yeah, that's one of the little tick marks of serial killers. Abuse of animals. So, fun. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them,
Hey,
furious.
what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
Policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with her face covered in big, swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies?
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that. So I...
So they were the ones who did kill the rabbits.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah.
The car while Clover is driving. Amazing.
Yes. Never mind, I lied. Go faster. Hit some more bumps.
Hit all the bumps.
Wanted to end up like Junpei's face from the past.
Yes.
By the time we go to this car ride.
Miss a couple teeth, bruised all over. Yeah.
Yeah. We can do better than that. I think we can get a few more, you know. Maybe break a bone or two.
Yeah, I could break a couple bones. Yeah, it'd be fine. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens anymore. Oh yeah, because it's like one of these kind of cars, so they could look over behind them and see him.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get the tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
Put the tape back over.
Alright, yeah.
He doesn't have out of you, pal. For the tape to go back on.
Alright, so what's your second question? You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
That's how he knows all that, yeah.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Shut up, we didn't ask you. We weren't asking you. Sounds like Hunger has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck.
Oh, so it was in the library. Okay.
There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
Is that what the drug is made from? The sedative that's like famous for the pharmaceutical company.
And that would explain
that
why
to create soapering.
Yeah, it's what it is. That's how he
So
got.
that would explain how he got the information for the sedative.
Yes.
And also would explain why the woman was so well preserved if she was injected with a decent amount of that stuff.
That
Maybe it
kept
could have
her
been a primitive-
asleep.
Yeah, it could have been a primitive version, kind of that drug.
Yeah, basically. It's also, like, because being frozen is one thing, but her staying unconscious for that entire time would be from possibly using this drug. Or the root, basically. Interesting.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Okay, we're done. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Voodoo doll.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
Oh, of course, can't see after June.
Oh, okay.
Of course,
Makes
another
sense.
similarity. Is that why she was supposed to... She was number 6?
Oh,
Is 'cause
total coincidence.
June?
Yeah. Total coincidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
it
we're
has
gonna be in
absolutely nothing to do with her name at all.
Yeah, her code name, yeah.
I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it
Oh.
June then?
They calling the doll June. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Aw.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are.
Aw.
So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Jumpy, I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hill. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened. Then one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. Aw. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now. As June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then that makes sense of what 7 remembers. That's true. Interesting. Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But 7? He said he was sure he saw it. Doesn't that mean there's kind of a historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe it's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. Wait! Was he on it? Was he in on it the whole time?
Wait.
7! 7? Were you on it? Were you in on this?
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Oh my god. Okay. There's somebody next to the road. Who could that be?
Huh?
What?
Wait, what?
Listen. Hagen said he didn't find her in the Gigantic. That doesn't mean she doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
This means he didn't find her. The burning
She's a
gate.
mirage. She's gotta be. There's no way. There is no way. I
The
refuse.
The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. And
that was Akane? It was Alice. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh my god. Wow.
Plot twist.
Wow. Somebody is extremely well preserved. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's funny.
Extremely well preserved.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Listen, Hongo didn't say that he found a dead body. He just said he didn't find that nobody was in there in the coffin. Just means that she wasn't where the dead guy said she was. It's good. It's good. But yeah, that's the end. But I don't remember that part where he's like, wait, did Seven lie? Was Seven in on all of this? It would make a lot of sense if he was, though.
He was what?
That he was involved in the planning of the Nonary game?
Yeah, it would.
Because he would know. He was already investigating Hongo after the incident happened. He said he continued researching on him and, like, investigating him. So he probably was able to figure out where all the, like, head honchos of Cradle Pharmaceuticals were and how to get to them and kidnap them. Oh my god.
I'm not
how
gonna lie.
How on earth would you even kidnap Seven?
With the,
like
just between like the clothing and the body type, it really looks like Alice is related to Lotus. It really does.
A little bit. Maybe Lotus's family is
Descendant?
Egyptian. Yeah.
That would be a good plot twist. Like she's like the great like times 20 like granddaughter or something.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great. We finished a lot earlier than I was expecting. We could start.
Also, I am also suspicious. How does Alice know what hitchhiking is?
I don't
call
know.
Shenanigans. How does she know what hitchhiking is?
I don't know.
Creators were taking liberties, I guess. They took a lot of liberties. Not that I'm saying I mind or anything, but they took some liberties.
Maybe. Achievement unlocked. Don't forget your towel. What?
Yeah, you didn't see her ending thing. She's barely covered. Put it that way.
But
the important parts are covered, but it's yeah.
But isn't that also a reference to South Park? From Towley?
Yes, it is. Bring your towel, but yeah. I don't think that's exactly what they're referring to in this case, though.
I don't know.
If she forgets her towel, then yeah. Nothing's keeping her. Nothing's.
Arlos, can I go through? I don't know what. I need to. Can I wait? No, that's not. No, that's not what I want. No, I don't want to start from the beginning again. No, I want to. No, go. No. Here, go slow. Can I like just get this thing? Okay, wait. So this is a 6-door. That's the 1 door, 2 door. No, hold on. So 1 door, the 2 door. We just don't have that little thing there. Go. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Just double.
Yeah.
We need hurry. Yeah. All right.
I'm slightly sad though that we didn't get to actually witness Junpei and Akane getting back together. Like we saw the whole ending card with them resolving their bunny issues, but we didn't actually get to see
them see each other again. Oh well. Let's see.
Yes,
no.
So
Next.
Skip.
Clover.
There.
No.
But
just it's not like
I'm wondering if there's like another puzzle thing that we didn't do.
Oh. Junpei.
June.
Yes.
Okay.
Hasten. 7. Sink. Then the door.
Okay, I want to go.
Door 2.
My choice. Hey, wait, you cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asked. How could? Let me see that.
Sure. I had 3, and I just need after us if the number. Well.
All right, so we know it'll be me, Lotus, and June. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want doors.
Clover and I.
That's not. We can. Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with? Huh?
Well.
Then what will you do, Clover?
I'll be. Wait, you guys are coming back here, right?
We aren't gonna be. We might get otherwise.
I'm sorry, but you understand.
All right, I'm going through door 1.
What ending does this actually lead down to? Oh, the submarine ending? Where we all die? We all die by a yellow submarine.
That all right?
Yes.
Well.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Right.
I won't say this was my 7th. The other group, Clover, our group, we're heading to. I won.
We ready?
Yeah.
I'll go. Let's go.
Door opened and they looked inside.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it.
Oh, there it is. It's...
I'm not. We should. All right. This hallway's 3 on the left, and only 1.
Don't.
But...
All right.
Yes. Nope.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take.
I'll try.
Wait, we've already been here. What? What? Did you see that?
What? We're from Akane's perspective.
There was Akane's face.
Yes, we're from Akane's perspective is what it looks like.
That doesn't make sense. We're jumping.
New game plus, extra content. Let's go.
We already did this room, like this thing. So I guess it was just that dialogue.
Or maybe
Stuff.
we're doing it. But aren't we? I don't remember
Yeah, we're
searching
already.
this. Aren't we searching this from Akane's perspective?
I don't know. Hold on. Okay. So let's say I go like. Instead, I go to this one.
This is...
There should be.
All right. Here it is. Yeah, and let's get...
So what happens if...
Hey, I found it!
So...
I'm not. We should finish.
You got it. All right.
This door.
But it's. Whoa. This has.
Huh.
This...
What's that?
Comic book. I see.
Yeah.
You're right.
Whoa.
Let's check.
This looks...
The steep.
Yes, you see, Cole is the same.
I see.
It doesn't...
All right. Hey. Hey.
Jumpy.
You. Is your feet?
Yes, I just need.
Okay. Ace.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
Hang in there.
Okay. I did it again. Is it because now we know that Akane is actually also watching us do this? Because with us finding that ending, with the last ending, the true ending, we now know that at the same time that Akane was doing the stuff 9 years ago, she's also seeing everything happen right now. Like she was saying that
Akane from the past is like
Akane's from the past, yes, is seeing everything that we're seeing. That's interesting. I didn't know that showed up because I'm pretty sure I tried to play when I first played this game. I tried to play it so I got like everything before I got the true ending, so then I would be like done. I've never like gone back, so that's interesting. Huh? That's a neat detail to add. If you get the true ending. Interesting. Just save. But yeah, that's 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Hooray!
Yay, we did it. When are we doing the sequel? Isn't it like Time Dilemma or something is the sequel?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see, wonder if I can make it so it plays the like intro thing. So let me see. Turn off that. Go to my Steam. Virtue's Last Reward.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called.
And then Zero Time Dilemma is the Zero Time Dilemma is the third game?
Yes.
Oh,
jeez. Oh god, it's so loud. Shut up.
Obvious?
Everything, just shut up on that. Holy crap, that was loud. Okay. Can I... Let's see, options. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up for you. It's gonna work. There we go. Okay. So let me see if I just kind of leave it on here, if it will restart the intro thing. Because it was trying to play the intro thing before, but then it was like really fucking loud. So I'm like, no. No, sir. No. Do not. So can you please?
Ooh.
I don't want to do that. Oh. No, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this, whatever. Oh, hey! Oh? Sigma?
Okay.
Hold on. Can I just go? Can I just go? Can I? Okay. Quit? Yes. Okay. Can I? Can I make the intro start, please? Maybe? Let me see. Hold on. So let me... Okay, that closed. Okay, cool. I can do this. Okay, cool. It stopped when I... Maybe, no. Okay. Shut up, Steam. Go away.
Wow, rude.
Betray each other. Ooh. You can't trust anyone. Then everyone should die. That's pretty... Welcome to my kingdom. Oh boy, hello. Nunnery game. What? Oh, Memento Mori, I saw. You choose to ally or to betray. Ooh. Oh boy. Alright. So that's this game.
Yay.
Hooray! So that'll be fun.
I do have to admit, I do like the art style of the previous game instead better.
Mm-hmm.
But I could just be biased because that was the first thing that I saw, so.
Yeah, that's true. The 3D models are okay. It does allow for more, like, expression, I guess. Because there's very a limited amount of, like, the different scenes, you know? Where it's like, you know, like the Ace holding the gun to Lotus's head and stuff like that. There's very limited of those images. This feels like there's a lot more ability to make more scenes like that. Oh, okay. Now it wants to restart the intro. Okay. I see how it is. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now you want to reset the intro. Okay. Uh-huh. Cool. Anyway, do you want to just finish it here tonight and then we'll maybe get to this next week? Or we need to finish watching the Danganronpa anime. We're really close to being done.
Yeah, we're really close.
Are you busy this weekend?
I'm actually off this weekend.
Hey, okay, so we could watch it this weekend. Cause I'm getting a new job next week.
Nice.
So my last day at my old job was yesterday. So, and now I'm gonna have weekends off. And I still have Fridays off, actually. I'm working Monday to Thursdays. Very weird hours. I'm working part-time. But it's just really weird hours where I'm working, shut up, game! No, do not reset again. Don't play the intro again, no. I'm working 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's very weird. But it's better paying job than my last job, so I can't complain. So yeah. We'll watch the rest of Danganronpa this weekend. And then we can play Danganronpa V3 next week. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Hell yeah. Alright. So I'll see ya, or I'll talk to you later about, like, when we'll watch the anime stuff, but I'll go ahead and just end the stream for right now, so I'll talk to you later.
Alright, later.
Bye-bye. Alright. Scott is gone. Thank you for hanging out and watching. It was very fun. I really like this. I like this game. I'm excited to play the next game. The Virtue's Last Reward, because I've never played that one. Well, I played a bit. But I've not played that much of it. So yeah, that's fun. We'll have to see how that goes. So I'll probably be really stupid and really dumb. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I can't wait. It'll be fun. It'll be good. Yeah. Alright. So until next week, see ya. Don't start any fires. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, bye.